Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Johnson from ESP Australia, and we're down here today at Young Street in Frankston, outside the Frankston train station, to have a look at how ESP's AccessTiles have performed after around 6 years in the ground in what is a very busy, heavy pedestrian trafficked area. So we've come to see how our tiles have performed. This project in Young Street was something ESP became involved in collaboration with Public Transport Victoria, with Metro Trains and with Frankston City Council, where previous products had failed. ESP was deemed as the appropriate product to go the distance in this area so that the pedestrian traffic would be conducted safely. People with vision impairment would be able to safely navigate the area, and the product would add to the overall aesthetic and asset value of the precinct. Our AccessTiles were used in this project in both their formats, which is cast in place for installing into wet concrete and newly paved areas, and also our surface applied, which were applied to some of the existing streetscape. To give a little scale and scope to the project and what it involved, it was quite a tight time frame for the installation and had to be conducted with minimal disruption to the pedestrian traffic in this area. So most of the installation works were undertaken at night. There were in excess of 600 ESP AccessTiles across both surface applied and cast in place. So we worked closely with the contractor to ensure we had the right product here at the right time, to make sure that the areas were cordoned off safely during the installation, and to make sure that our scope of works matched in with what they were doing, which inevitably in a project of this scale changes as you go. So we had to be quite flexible. So having walked the length of Young Street today to have a good look at the tiles and see how they stand after 6 years in situ, we're wrapped. The tiles have maintained their structural integrity. They've maintained their colour, so importantly the luminance contrast to the surrounding substrate is in place, so they remain compliant for the vision impaired. They've held up really well. There's no cracks, no peeling. They've been cleaned regularly by Frankston City Council, so they've retained a good bright colour, and we're really happy with how they've stood the test of time, both the cast in place and the surface applied tiles.